Something crazy just happened. Badlion Client, yes, the Minecraft PvP client, got sold to Lunar Client. Everything that is public so far about the deal and what's gonna happen with Badlion Client now in this video. I have also managed to interview a former staff member who views this development quite critically, but let's start right away. Yes, this is not an April Fool's joke. At the time of me writing the script 10 minutes ago, the news dropped that the team behind Lunar Client officially purchased Badlion Client. The announcement made by Lunar Client owner Fisky reads, "We're thrilled to announce that Lunar Client has acquired Badlion Client." He goes on to call this an exciting victory for the Minecraft community and also mentions an FAQ that goes into more detail. This FAQ has since then released, and well, let us take a closer look at that. First and most importantly, Badlion Client will stay up and operational for now. They do mention, however, that it's good to follow both the Lunar Client as well as the Badlion Discords closely to not miss out on updates regarding this. I am assuming that might be because there is expected a few bugs or some minor downtime during takeover. I don't know why else they would mention it here, but let's also go ahead and get the less interesting stuff out of the way speedrun style. Lunar Plus is good as it is, the Badlion Premium features won't necessarily be implemented here. Badlion referral rewards will not be transferred onto Lunar Client. Any Discord related roles or boosters will not be carried over to Lunar Client's Discord, and you will also stay banned on the Lunar Discord no matter your ban status on the Badlion Discord. And lastly, the Badlion Network Minecraft server will also not be revived. Where it gets a little more interesting is that the admins are planning to make parity updates, aka to make all mods Badlion has accessible to Lunar Client as well. This will mean a lot of more content for us Lunar Client users, which I honestly can't wait for. And now let's get to the most important questions, and this is actually some incredible news. A merge between the two clients is not unlikely, it seems, with the FAQ reading that this decision is expected within days or weeks. They are even mentioning a fair compensation for people who purchase Badlion cosmetics and the like should the merge end up becoming reality, so this really seems to be a very likely outcome of this purchase. And believe it or not, I have got the opportunity to interview a former staff member of the Badlion team exclusively for this video today. Please welcome ZazzVGC.
Hello, I used to be client moderator and tech support at Badlion for like about a year. I also used to be in testing beforehand.
Zaz, how do you as a former insider view Lunar Client's potential plans to perform a merge between the two clients?
I don't love the idea. I think Badlion is currently a better client than Lunar, and I suspect that a merger would end up just getting a mediocre client. Specifically, I think Badlion is better on a technical level. For most people, it gives more FPS, and it's pretty much universally agreed upon to have better hit rate. I don't know, I don't think these characteristics would necessarily be preserved in a merger with Lunar.
So I do understand you correctly. You view Badlion Client as technological superior and fear that the takeover will make it worse, assuming the merge won't take place?
It's not necessarily true, but it's very much a possibility. And if Badlion stayed independent, of course, that wouldn't have been nearly as likely.
Do you think Lunar Client is going to try to profit off of Badlion's technological advances and instead improves itself with their merged version?
Don't think they necessarily care. Like the kind of people making these decisions don't really like log on to Hypixel and play ranked battles, you know. Like, it's more likely that Badlion will become similar to Lunar. Maybe they'll just copy a few mods here and there, specifically in the Skyblock side where Badlion is more popular than Lunar is. But I really don't think Lunar Client is going to improve as a PvP client from this.
Is there anything else important you would like to mention about this whole situation?
It just kind of sucks for the community because it's one major player taken away from the client scene. Even if you prefer Lunar, Badlion existing as an independent client is good for you. For example, Lunar got no hard cam way after Badlion. It was only because a lot of people were switching to Badlion because of that mod that Lunar actually felt pressured to add it. So it's just less competition and therefore worse for the users. I don't think they're just gonna shut down Badlion immediately. Because like if we go into the frequently asked questions they posted, it says that Badlion will keep being operational, and then it says that they will take a decision on a merger very soon. Those questions kind of contradict each other, of course, because if they decide to merge, then Badlion won't stay up. But I don't think they're just gonna immediately shut it down, because that would be massively bad PR for the Lunar Client.
Yeah, definitely.
So like, what I think is going to happen, Badlion will just kind of slowly mutate into a worse version of Luna, and then they'll eventually shut it off by saying, well, nobody was using it anymore. Badlion will still be the optimal client to use until they make the backend similar to Luna with a shitty hit tag and stuff. It's not about being a hater or anything. Like, there is no reason somebody in a suit with a necktie who has never heard of what Mindman is would ever be like, well, actually, Badlion is known in the ranked pedals community for having better hit registration. We should implement that in a Java installation. No, they're not, like, they don't know what hit tag is. Like, they just have no incentive to make it better. They're just gonna copy the Skyblock shit, and then they're gonna either completely like make them the same client with two different interfaces, or just skip that step and just shut Badlion down. The reason I think Badlion is gonna shut down is that it takes a lot of money for them to develop two clients at the same time. A lot of money for not much of a return. If they just kind of merge them, or functionally merge them by making them the same code base with two different, like, brandings, then they save a lot of money, and by keeping the Badlion branding, that's just gonna automatically retain most of the people who like Badlion.
Yeah.
Like, most people just won't run this much of a defense, and they're just gonna keep using it. This has actually been the case with other software.
So that's definitely not a very good lookout for the future.
Yeah, just no competition. Like, Further Client is probably next on the chopping block, and then LaviMod.
At first, I have to admit, I thought it was potentially even a good thing. I was just looking forward to exciting new mods on Lunar Client. Well,
no, because like they can add the mods even without buying the actual client, But
Yeah.
now they don't have any competition.
all right. In that case, I really thank you very much for your ideas on this as a former insider. Have yourself a great rest of your day.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. And that is everything you need to know about the current situation on Lunar Client's purchase of Badlion Client. You can join the Lunar Client and the Badlion Client Discord servers to stay updated, but if you hate having to read your way through all of them to get your information, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, as I will keep you updated on everything that will happen around this situation. Thank you, VOD, for being a channel member at the very highest tier, and now have yourself a wonderful rest of your day or night, and goodbye.